Dolly Parton, NSYNC, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, and Michael Bublé. Artists such as Barbra Streisand and Michael Jackson and Madonna have trusted him to reach their musical dreams. His peers recognise his greatness and he's won 16 Grammy Awards. Let's take a look at his amazing musical life.
He's the hitman, the star maker. David Foster, songwriter and music producer extraordinaire, has topped the charts and shared the winner's podium with the world's most successful artists in music. With 47 Grammy nominations, 16 Grammy Awards, Oscar nominations, plus musical contributions to countless recordings, chances are good that you'll hear David Foster's unmistakable piano and his pristine record production every time you turn on the radio. By the mid-1980s, David Foster was an established force in popular music. But what many consider his greatest achievement was yet to come. It started when he was asked to visit a little girl, a patient at UCLA Medical Center. She was far from home, and her only wish was for her sister to come visit her. David realized that for the simple cost of a plane fare, he could make that little girl's wish come true. And right then, the idea for the David Foster Foundation was born. The David Foster Foundation would assist the families of children undergoing life-saving organ transplants far from home, paying their non-medical expenses, transportation, housing, and food, so that families could be with their sick children, wherever their treatments require them to be. Since 1986, the David Foster Foundation has raised millions of dollars and helped many hundreds of families, while also helping bring awareness to the importance of organ donation. All the while, David Foster has generously given of his time and talents to hundreds of other charitable causes. Music producer, songwriter, record executive, and most importantly, humanitarian. David Foster.
Lions, let's please again a warm welcome to David Foster. That's not why you're here today. Quite simply, you touch people's lives, not just musically, but emotionally. You care for people. That sums up who you are and why you are here. You touch people's hearts and change their lives. You make children's dreams come true. Your foundation has provided millions of dollars in financial support and help hundreds of Canadian families with children in need of life-saving organ transplants. You have the biggest heart for charities, not only with your own foundation, but you have contributed to over 400 charities over the past 2 decades. Thank you, David. Everyone knows that if David Foster is asked to do a charity event, he never says no. David, thank you for all that you do. I would like to invite our immediate past international president and chairperson of Lions Clubs International Foundation, Wayne Madden, international vice presidents Joe Preston and Dr. Yitiro Vermata, to assist me in presenting the 2014 Lions Clubs International Humanitarian Award. It is a great pleasure to present the Humanitarian Award to David Foster. Humanitarian Award $250,000 for your foundation. Okay? David, would you like to share a few remarks with us?
Well, thank you, Barry. This is an overwhelming morning for me. I'm so impressed, by the way, that you know about Facebook. That was pretty impressive. Good morning, everyone from around the world. I'm going to try that one morning. Good morning, everyone from around the world. Good morning! That's exciting. Of course, this wonderful award means so much to me, and the money that you've graciously donated to my charity is going to help so many families, so thank you for that. You know, I was thinking about what I wanted to say, and I realized that life is about choices. And when we're faced with those life choices, what we do with them, that's the real question. So when my mother called me 27 years ago to go see that little girl that you saw in the video, I could never have imagined that that one visit with her in that hospital would change my life forever. And you never know what the exact moment is that will jumpstart you into a life of giving rather than taking. And I shamefully admit that until that moment, I only thought about myself and my career and not about other people. So I'm here this morning humbled by the work that you lions and lionesses do for the entire planet. It's amazing to think that nearly 100 years ago, Melvin Jones, your founder, wanted to make a difference. He wanted to make a difference by asking that simple question. He created, and now because of that, he created what is now the largest humanitarian organization in the world. And I agree. Thank you, Melvin. Your code of ethics, for me, is a quiet reminder of how we all should live our lives. And when I went to see Rachel and talk to her family, I could quickly see the incredible financial stress that she was under, that the family was under. And as I was about to leave the hospital, I turned and I asked her if there was anything I could do for her. And I thought she would say, I want to meet Wayne Gretzky, or I want to meet Magic Johnson, or I want to meet a star, or a famous singer, or Olivia Newton-John, or go to Disneyland. And she just looked me in the eyes, and she just simply said, more than anything in the world, I want to see my sister. And they were so far from home, and obviously the family could not afford the airfare to fly her sister down to Los Angeles. And that moment stuck with me all my life. For the price of a plane ticket, I could make her simple wish come true. So of course I arranged for the flight, and the moment that those two looked into each other's eyes and saw each other, this moment has been etched on my heart forever. And it is something I will never forget. And so I'm indebted to that family. Thank you. I'm indebted to that family and their strife for teaching me the importance of giving. I think that the greatest gift I was given was being raised by parents who had a great moral compass. And you could say that my music destiny was predetermined, but for all of us, being charitable is optional. But no one should get applause for being charitable. It is, simply put, our responsibility. And I know that your motto here is, we serve. And this morning, my pledge to you is that I will continue to serve. Thank you so much. Good morning. Thank you all. Facebook, huh? Really? Do you know about Twitter, too? Do you do Twitter? No. What about Vine? No.
Just Facebook.
Okay, just Facebook. Since I'm here and Olivia is here, well, it's just... So wait, I want to say that, life is so beautiful sometimes that things go full circle. And I could tell you so much about Olivia and what a great heart she has and what a great person she is. And we've been friends for 30 years. Olivia Newton-John flew to Canada to attend my very first fundraiser for my foundation, which she may have told you about, in 1985. So, Olivia, I think maybe we'll convince her to get up here and we'll do a couple of songs together. Can I get you? Olivia Newton-John!
Hello. Congratulations, David.
Thank you.
What a treat. I get to sing with David Foster. So amazing.
You know, I had such a crush on Olivia Newton-John 30 years ago. I was working with her, and I never let her know that because, well, quite honestly, I was married at the time. So, but she would come into the studio, and she'd just float by, and we'd all just kind of like, you know, give that look. And are you single now? You're married.
So are you, David.
So am I. Okay. Okay. Should we do it?
Maybe I hang around here a little more than I should. But I've got somewhere else to go. I've got something to tell that I never thought I would. But I believe you really ought to know. I love you. I honestly love you. You don't have to answer. I see it in your eyes. Maybe it was better left unsaid.
Beautiful. I'm just gonna pretend that you wrote that song about me. Just gonna pretend.
That was Peter Allen. Remember Peter Allen?
Yes, I do.
It's an amazing
Yeah,
song.
great song.
And John Farrow wrote this one. And actually, about this song, I wanted to say, this song is called Magic, and you guys are all creating the magic. So thank you all for all that you do in the world.